Yeah, I heard word around town is a poppin' now.
Hey yo, what is up everybody? It is the young hitman here. I hope y'all are doing all right. We're all having decent days. I'm hoping. I always hope that for us. Thank you for stopping by. We are now at, this is 2020, so we're now at 2020 TURs. I'm at a point now where this is more when we're at modern units, right? Like we ended the last video, Tech Hit, who cares? We ended the last video with Tech Hit. He had just gotten his EZA, fairly recently over on both versions, right? So that's good. He is EZA'd already, so he's definitely a modern unit, but these are still like Dokkan Fest TURs that are aging, but still fairly runnable, if that makes sense. Starting off with AGL Pycon, his defense is low. This is the only thing I hate about Pycon. I don't know why he's so dodge dependent, but he is. His defense is only 193k. His average is 6 million. That's with 3 orbs obtained and his unit super attack. His unit super makes him super effective, bro. Without being super effective, his average is only 4.46 million. By the way, oh, excuse me, the creator of this post, I have to make sure I do this every video, like I will feel guilty if I don't, is xdd-ray on Reddit. I of course will have it linked in the description or in the comment section. Thank you so much for your hard work, man. It means the world, for real. Like, thank you so much. Now to proceed, like I was saying, 5 out of 7 links active. This is a linking partner you will never have, by the way, so I'm sure his numbers are really slightly lower than this. AGL Nail, he was kind of cool when he came out, like, oh wow, we have a really good nail unit. He aged terribly. But AGL Nail is not exactly who you're going to as his AGL Pycon's linking partner, but that's what we got on which would mean the third unit here, instead of, Pycon is the support, right? But the third unit here would have to be an Angel Goku or Vegeta, like, for example, STR Vegito or physical Gogeta in his base state. But you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, underwhelming, right? That's an underwhelming start. What's insane is that this guy's actually above him. I thought he was going to be last, if you were to ask me. AGL Bardock, I love you to death, man. I love your animations. I love Bardock, man. I hate this art. His art is so trash. Like, it's so bland. I don't care about the shading or how shiny he is, or if you don't like the way that it's colored or like the hues of it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I hate the pose he's in. That fist is trash. Like, bro, that looks like I could, it's like he thinks he can fight, like that kid in the lunchroom who thought they could fight, and then they got like a tray slammed over their head. Like, Bardock thinks he's a badass in this pose right here, and he usually is, but he looks so corny, man. It looks so trash. It's so bad. AGL Bardock is linked up with STR Bardock and Gine on a 180% leader skill. Oh, by the way, Pycon was, of course, on his own leader skill, so 170, 180% leader skill, which means Pycon would probably jump above Bardock if he had the extra slight buff of the leader skill. Notes, this is turn 1 when facing a Wicked Bloodline type enemy, which means he is super effective against all types. You will get the full 40% boost from low class warrior allies. It's not the full boost because Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not on that team. Not when he's not facing a Wicked Bloodline. He's at 4.67 million as an average. When he's facing an extreme class enemy in his Super Saiyan state, his average is 6.4 million. His defense is 227 million, or 227,000. I'm tripping. That's peculiar that he's not that much higher as a super. Look at the slight. It's a very minimal discrepancy when he's a base form unit against like Frieza family versus a Super Saiyan. You'd think it'd be drastically higher, but it's not at all. That's weird, because he performs an additional when he's fighting an extreme class or Frieza family, right? Or is it something along those lines? I know it's crit or additional or something. I know it's just a normal additional if he doesn't fully proc it, but I just thought he'd be higher than that, and he's not. Defense is terrible. Now he stacks defense permanently, but he's only at 173k. Don't get me started, man. I don't even want to comment on it. Now, physical Beerus. This guy, his offense is actually not bad, but his defense is what's made him age very, very quickly. He begs to be in slot 1, however, he cannot take slot 1 damage. He just cannot. He cannot. The very first attack this guy takes, he's taking monstrous amounts of damage. So I don't like playing around with that. However, his linking partners are also an issue. Now, you see the leader skill we're on. I think this is 170 attack and defense, or is it 180 to, or excuse me, 170 to HP and defense, and no. I know it's a 170% attack lead. I just forget which one of the spreads it is. Now, his linking partner being STR, LR, Beerus, and Whis, it doesn't really help him too much because they've aged themselves. They have the exact same issues as this guy, which is weird. Notes: when facing a Realm of Gods category enemy, which means he's super effective and he's orb changing, I believe. The hit has been received, so that's factored into this. When he's not facing the Realm of Gods, his APT is 5.5. With no hit being procced, it's at 5.7. I'm pretty sure that's what the, Realm of Gods enemy. When no hit, look at this, 170k defense if he does not get hit before doing anything. His active skill when he has his APT after getting hit is 10.9 million, which is, good, not crazy, but it's good for what it is. And after he has been hit, his defense is 275k, so that's still not good. Like, he's not over 300k defense. That's not okay. But these guys are, like I said, they're like modern-ish TURs for Dokkan Fest, but they're still aging out, right? Defense is 183k. APT is 7.3 million. That's good. Like I said, offense is fine, defense is terrible. Defense is atrocious. This guy was getting slandered before he deserved it, and I think he's actually still fairly useful because he stacks defense fairly fast for what he is. His transformation being able to be procced at whatever time he wants it to be, and he can link up with himself and go 7 for 7 on links. I really don't, that's interesting. Why? Oh, you can't run two of them. Duh, I'm stupid. I was about to say, why didn't you have him linked up with his base state? But you can't do that, right? Notes turn, well, not with on this team, of course. Like the friend lead, I'm sure, is another resurrection. But damn it, reps of Universe 7 lead. Notes, this is turn 1 when he's transformed. Okay. Frieza with hit, wait, what? With hit, he's linked up with tech hit is what I might be reading this wrong, but I believe he's linked up with tech hit. His APT, bro, the stutters, it's becoming one of those days. It's early in my morning, I'm sorry. His APT is 6 million. His final form angel state with hit, his defense is 207k. Oh, I'm dumb. It's because he capitalized the H and I was reading it wrong. Frieza needs to be hit, right? Like his base state, he likes to get hit for the 80% attack and defense he gains after, for 5 turns or however long it is before he transforms. I was looking, I'm like, hit, because I just recorded the last video with tech hit, so I was reading it wrong. But yeah, so his APT after he's been hit is 6 million. His defense is 207k. And then if he has not been hit, his APT is only 4 million and his defense is only 138k. Like I said, that is low, but he stacks defense really fast. Like, let's say he supers twice and then gets hit 1 time, bro, his defense skyrockets. So I'm not going to criticize him too much in his final form state, but as Golden Frieza, his mitigation is a huge factor. Like, if you don't have it, you can't afford to transform yet, if that makes sense. Like, you want to stack as much as possible with just final form Angel Frieza. That way this guy will have tolerable defense when he super attacks. But yeah, his defense is 205k, his APT is 8.3 million. Remember, he can transform as soon as the battle starts. It doesn't matter what the situation is. He is still one of the only units in the, is he the only unit? Well, he's the only Dokkan Fest or LR, I think. He's still the only one of those two that can use his active skill no matter the situation turn 1. So, love that for him, I guess. Finally, we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. In Gogeta, he aged a lot faster than I thought. there was a time I think he was the best T1 in the game. He aged very fast. It was very short-lived. I didn't like that at all. On a 200% leader skill with a Super Saiyan 4 LR, the 7-year LRs, turn 1 pre-super counter APT is 2.1 million. After super attacking is 3.1. When he's not super effective against all types, his APT is 5.8 mil. After 8 turns have passed, his defense is only 271k after super attacking. Active skill turned 12.4 million is good but not great. Like, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm kind of comparing him to Tech Hit, who's like, right now if you were to line the graphics up, they'd be side by side. They're both the very last unit, right? Like, I can't go lower than this. But yeah, active skill turn defense is 430k, which is really, really good. But it's just for that one turn, and he wants to get hit so many times. Defense is 307k. His APT is 8.86 million. I love this guy. I kind of just don't. He's not bad. He's not. I don't think he's mid either. He's in the blurred space. Like, it's not limbo, but he's in the blurred space where he's really good in certain turns. I don't know how to phrase it, man. I don't know how to phrase it. Maybe you guys know how to phrase it for me. Comment your thoughts down below. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Consider liking the video if you did enjoy the video, or I guess if you liked the video, like the video, man. Also, consider subscribing for more content. We're almost done here. We got a couple more, and then I'll wrap this series up. I enjoy this series a lot. Thank you so much for making this graphic. Young Hitman, he's off this.